Gaming Right Way is now live streaming. No game. Mets baseball.
All right, we are back. This is Gaming the Right Way, and this is Mets Live 3D Scoreboard. I am the Billy Wright, and we are back with the Mets today. Unfortunately, the Mets cannot win the series today, but they can tie it. So we'll see what happens. They got this young kid that actually, Robert Stock, who hasn't pitched since 2021. So he'll be on the mound against Sandy Alcantara, a record of 11-6. So I'll get the lineups, and we'll go from there. Just to let you know, I mean, I was about to go to sleep last night, and I cannot believe what happened last night. I'm sure you're all aware, and if you're not aware, the Dodgers do it again, basically getting themselves another championship, I would say. You know, I mean, Turk Skubal goes to the Dodgers, and the Dodgers just give up these names I've never heard of. Zier, Hope, outfield, right-handed pitcher River Ryan, and right-handed pitcher Brady Smith. Brady Smith. So I don't even know who those people are, but wow, they just got so much. I mean, come on. You could I think one of my community said yesterday, because we were just talking about it, I swore it wasn't going to happen, but I guess of course I'm going to be wrong, of course. But he did say, wow, if they get him, the Dodgers, and I said that too. I said the Dodgers are probably going to take it if it happens. You could check my playlist; it's on there probably. Anyway, he said, wow, Shohei Ohtani would be like a fifth starter for them. It's ridiculous. It's crazy that this is allowed to happen. No other teams can make these moves. I don't get it. I mean, come on, guys. We're just giving them championships, taking all the players. Well, anyway, that was the biggest trade that's going to be happening, and the trading deadline is tomorrow. So everybody look forward to tomorrow. There's no worry about it. The Dodgers and the Detroit pulled the trigger. Anyway, I just want to get that out. I was waiting to get that out. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, let's get the lineups for the Marlins. The Marlins, like I said, won the last two games. The Mets won the first one, and then they won the last two. And today is hopefully the Mets can tie it or they lose it. But anyway, I did put a poll out there. Of course, you know me with the polls about if the Mets can win, tie it, or they lose it. So we'll have that in the fourth inning. So right now, let's get the lineups. We got Liam Hicks batting first. Then you got Kyle Stowers, who's been rocketing the ball. He had a home run yesterday. You got Otto Lopez leading. Well, I guess he's second in the league in average. Then you got Otto Lopez. I just did Otto Lopez. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Xavier Edwards. I hit the wrong thing. Sorry. And you got Griffin Conine, who blasted one also. You got a Owen Casey, excuse me. Joe Mack. You got a Javier Sonoya. And then you got Esteury Ruiz. And like I said, I didn't even know he was still pitching. Sandy Alcantara, 11-6, 3.82 ERA, 150.2 innings pitched, 115 strikeouts, a whip of 120 in 23 games. And we got for the Mets, A.J. Ewing, Francisco Lindor, Bo Bichette, Carson Binge, Louis Robert Jr., Jared Young, Marcus Semien, Jorge Polanco and Francisco Alvarez. And like I told you, maybe see if I got a if they give him a record. Well, they said in his lifetime career, 57 games, 2-4, 4.90 ERA, 75.1 innings pitched, 77 strikeouts, and a WHIP of 1.66. So I guess he must have been. Okay, so he came from Boston? All right, so they said they haven't pitched since 2021. That is correct. Two teams he played for were the Chicago Cubs and the Mets. So there you go. I have no. I don't know nothing about this guy, but you know, that's what we do. We figure it out. Anyway, that's that. And oh, I wanted to get I needed to get the umpires because just in case that umpire is bad. Chris Conroy is the home plate. First base is Ben May. Second base is Brennan Miller. Third base is Brock Ballou. Says it's like 82 degrees with partly cloudy skies. So here it's like 84 degrees. It's like so. To me, like I said, I have no AC in here, and of course, when it does get, gets sticky, it gets really bad in here for me. But I pull through it. I do it. Make sure I'm trying to keep myself cool as much as I can. So yeah, so that's that right there. Like I said, that was the only. There was I think I told you the other trade. The earlier trade that time, which was Castillo. We talked about it a little bit. I think that was going to be the biggest trade because I didn't think anything was going to happen. But yep, the headlines read in baseball: the winner takes it, school ball. So they're telling you that everybody, I don't care who you are, the Dodgers are just winning. I mean, they're just buying World Series. I mean, come on. You got to stop. You got to. I can't believe there's no teams out there that would stop that, and they didn't. You're telling me that they have the most prospects from anybody? Anyway, we're getting started. Here we go. Let's all have a good time, and hopefully you guys, I'm going to make sure I have something up here. So oh wait, I didn't see the 3D. Oh my God, my bad. It started without the 3D. All right, they got a Liam Hicks up. Hold on. I'm talking about this, and I forgot all about the 3D. That's already a ground ball foul, so it's a 1-1 count on Hicks. He's batting .283. I start getting on a ramp. I'm sorry. I get, you start getting like that, and next thing you know, you forget about everything else. Okay, so here we go. So everything's good. Make sure it's good. All right. Hold on, I gotta move that. I know I can't move it out of the way. And that's going to be a ball 2-1 to Hicks. The Mets are wearing the '86 uniform 40 years ago. They had their little thing yesterday, the celebration. Of course, I didn't do the game. I did my Saturday afternoon games. I did actually 2 games right there, Saturday afternoon. So, give me 1 second. That's going to be a strike. It's a 3-2 count. So 3-2. Oh, there it goes. If you can't get it, can't get it. Next pitch is going to be swung on. That's going to be hit out to left field. And, of course, they got A.J. Ewing went out where he shouldn't be, but that's another story. That's an out. So 1 out. It's going to bring up Stowers. And Stowers has been really, I mean, he's been hitting home runs. Just give me 1 second here. I'm good. That's going to be what is it? A ball, 1-0, 237 average, 16 home runs, 48 RBIs. He's 4 for 11. He's got 2 home runs and 2 RBIs in this series, like I told you. Swung on and fouled off. One count. And that's a swing and miss. Looks strange to see that uniform being actually performing on the field. They do it once in a while for the 86 team. 1-2 count. Next pitch is swung on and missed. It's going to be his first strikeout since 2021. 2 outs. I'm just trying to get my, I don't know why this happens, but I can't get my chat up. It announces and then it goes bye-byes. So don't ask me. And I need to have the announcement coming in because I miss everybody's chat. Otto Lopez, 322 average, 9 home runs, 51 RBIs.
Hi all, if you're new here, please subscribe and hit the like button.
Oh, so it is on. Okay. It is on. Thank you, Foxy. So he leads the, well, no, he doesn't lead. He's second. I think he's second. That's going to be a ground ball right to shortstop. And that's going to be an easy inning for this kid Stock. I don't know how long they're going to go with him, but score that.
Hi viewers, stream boo. Come.
4-3. So it's no runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the bottom of the first.
Like it.
Salty! And coming up for the Mets, Ewing, Lindor, and Bichette. So let's just go back. So we'll just do, if I had an old jersey, I'm sure I might have had one, but it's probably long gone. I don't have it anymore with me, but if I did, it would be awesome. Let's go back and let's do this game as it was 40 years ago.
Hey.
Texas! What's up, guys? You know, hey, Salty, tonight I'm doing that Red Sox game. I didn't put it up yet, but...
Go Mets.
That's right. Thanks, Texas. So tonight's game, I'm doing that. And that is ridiculous that the Dodgers can just do what they can do, man. That is terrible. I don't know how you guys feel, but that is... Come on. Come on. Before I went to sleep, I heard White. He's like, what? And I knew. I told you. I said to the chat yesterday, if they do it, Dodgers are going to get it. Nobody else is going to do it. And it happened. And now, forget about the trade deadline because that was the biggest trade of the trade
Go
deadline.
Mets. Astros and Texas going at it for first spot. Messed up, win the division or you are out, potentially.
Well, I mean, do you guys? Well,
nice. I don't have NBC, so I will listen in.
All right, brother. Yeah, but Salty, the Red Sox are tonight. You heard me? It's A.J. Ewing, and first pitch is a ball. 1-0. 7 home runs, 268 average, and 28 RBIs. He's 2 for 12 this series and 1 RBI. Well, I'm glad you're here, Salty. I'm glad Texas is here, too. Say hello to Foxy. And also, I forgot to say hello to my buddy here. I always forget him sometimes, but, you know, Woody's here. I try to dress him up in an 86 Woody Pecker, but I don't know. He don't like it.
Crazy yet.
It's a 2-1 pitch. Now, I didn't even know that Alcantara was still pitching. That's how bad I am with the Florida Marlins.
I'ma stay for a few innings, then gonna go watch Astros sweep the Rangers.
You go right ahead, buddy. Good luck with that. That's a ground ball out. First out of Ewing's out. Okay.
Ops, yes, I heard ya. I will listen to your play-by-play tonight. I don't have the TV channel.
All right, buddy. I'll be there for you. You know that. I'll be there. Career against the Mets, he's got 18 starts, 6-5. So he's got a 2.96 ERA. You thought maybe he'd be a lot better than he is with 18 starts with the Mets, but 6-5.
And that trade stinks for all. Can anyone compete with lads and fat wallets?
That's what I'm saying, and I don't think that's right. I don't think the Dodgers should be able to do this. Francisco Lindor against Sandy Alcantara, 10 for 22 in his lifetime. That's going to be a strike, 1-1. So now, like I said, Monday's trading deadline is going to be nothing. I mean, come on. What big names are going?
Skubal sucks.
Yeah, but you know what, guys? That's going to be a fly ball to center field. You know what I'm thinking?
Skubal sucks.
Yeah, you're right, you guys. But you know what? It looks like everything that's happening, if you can't beat those pitchers, then you might as well just say that the Dodgers just won the World Series, and it's only August 2nd. You know what I'm saying? 2 outs. And it's going to bring up Bo Bichette. So I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, if there's going to be any kind of trade. I don't think. 256 average, 10 home runs, 53 RBIs. I think the next biggest piece will be Peralta. I'm thinking a lot of people are fighting for Peralta right now. So you guys are in the running. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are looking, Astros and the Red Sox, So
I believe in my Astros. We are on fire right now.
But Texas, do you think you need to add? Of course, you probably need to add something, right? 1-1 count to Bichette. That's going to be fouled back, 1-2. I mean, every team that's in the playoff run needs somebody. It needs some relief pitching or something just to get them over that hump to get into playoffs.
I want Goodman bad or the Cincy SS Del Acros.
Yeah, I knew you said Goodman. I know you want Goodman. And that's going to be a call.
Yes, but we probably want.
That's a call strike 3, so that's a quick inning right there for Contra. No runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the top of the second. No score. So, yeah, I don't think, like I said, I don't think the Nationals, they'd be stupid, the Nationals, to trade, and I'm blanking out with the name, of course, now, Well, I'll get it. Is there any games that started? There probably was some games that started. Let's see. But you guys read the back paper? I mean, well, on MLB it says, the winner takes it Scoreboard. The winner means that's the Dodgers because they're always the one that takes everybody. So, okay.
Or that's Sal Stewart, but no way they'd trade him.
Sal Stewart's a rookie, right? He's probably going to win Rookie of the Year, I think.
Deadline is tomorrow, and I don't think we are going to trade for anyone.
Okay, Texas. All right. All right, so Trying to find out what that was. Who that was? What's it? Why I can't forget his name, man. Let me see if he's in the lineup. Abrams is in the lineup, so I don't even think that if they do that, forget about it. That is the worst thing they could do, the Nationals. So anyway, games have started. So let's see. Warming up is they're warming up. So the Rangers at Astros. My man Texas knows that. He's ready. Yankees at Cubs. Another game that Salty's looking for, thinking about because of the Yankees, you know what I'm saying? And the Red Sox. Phillies at Orioles. Phillies won finally yesterday. That's in the top of the second. There's no score. All right, so we'll go back to the game. And it's going to be Xavier Edwards, 286 average, 6 home runs, 40 RBIs. He's 2 for 12 this series. First pitch was a strike call. 1-1. Yeah, the pitcher for the Mets got an appropriate name for the Mets. His last name is Stock. The Mets need to stock their farm team, because if they say we're the second highest, we have
Billy, can you delete the middle panel on your screen or hide it? It says Gemini at the top.
Has what? What is that? Hold on 1 second, buddy. I don't know what that was. What, did I have something in there? Oh, up here? Is that good? What did I have on there? I moved something up, so let me tell me if that's good. It's a 3-2 count on Edwards. That's going to be a ground ball right to short. Throw to first. That's another out. That's a 6-3 put out. Here comes Griffin Cohen. 279, 10 home runs, and 21 RBIs. He's 3 for 10 with a home run in this series. What is that? I don't know what's going on. Let's say something went wrong. What's that, man? I have no clue what that is. I don't need that. Gemini. How's that? There you go. I don't know what happened. Sorry about that.
Try again, button thingy in the middle. Might have to call to the bullpen. Foxy.
Yeah. I think I just fixed it. I don't know what that was. Remember, I changed this. I changed my, what do you call it? From Google, so I don't know what happened there. 2-0 count. 2-1 strike call. A swing. How's that? I think it's gone now, right? All good, right? 2-1 count, and that's pitch is swung on. That's hit the right field. Oh my God! What a catch by Binge! Oh my goodness! First Gold Glove of the game. Carson Binge.
Gomez. There we go, man. Things.
Carson Binge with a nice play. He leaps and makes the catch. Where's my gold pen? There we go. Beautiful play by Carson Binge.
Maybe it's me. I'm a Gemini. LOL.
Well, no, it's out. I took it out. It's not there anymore. It shouldn't be there anymore. I don't see it.
All good.
All right. Thank you. You got 2 outs and a strike on Casey, batting .239. That's going to be a strike 2. We got 2 strikes going here. Uh-oh, someone's leaving. Brazaban is leaving, guys. He's saying goodbye. I knew he was leaving. I knew he was going somewhere, but where is he going, guys? Uh-oh. Somebody better get on that quick. I need to know. I hope he doesn't go to the Phillies. And that's a strikeout. So, no runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the bottom of the second. No score. And Brazaban was saying goodbye. So that means he's on his way out.
Nice unis 86 styles.
I know, right? Binge, Robert Jr., and Young are coming up. But I need to find out if anything has happened because Brazaban was just saying goodbye. He was shaking hands everywhere.
Anyone new here, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the like button.
So, I'm going to look to see if Brazaban, if something went on, and maybe one of you guys are going to get him. Not bad. I'll tell you right now, I like Brazaban. I didn't want him to go, but what are you going to do? The Mets need to do something to get out of this for next, or if it's not next year, the next year after that, I guess, right? But I'm going to check to see where if there's a trade update on Brazaban, or yeah. Hold on. Now get out of my way, Scoreboard. You're all over the place now. Get out of here. I don't need you. We know you're gone. Get out of here.
My Astros won't trade anyone.
They won't trade anyone? Oh, wait a minute.
Who?
I didn't see this yesterday. I didn't know the Braves got Lane Thomas and Bailey Falter. So they got two major league players. And the Royals got Lucas Brown and Carter Holton. So I didn't see that trade yesterday. They talked about Scoreboard. So the Braves just added to Lane Thomas and Bailey Falter yesterday. Well, was it yesterday or yeah, August 1st? All right, it's it's something. Anyway, it's a Carson Binge 266 average 1-0 count. Yeah, it's starting to heat up. It's not going to be big time, like I said. It's going to be just like you know. 11 home runs, 41 RBIs. He's 5 for 12 in this series and 1 stolen base. So he's doing his job in this game, in this series. You said who, Salty? For me, I saw Brazaban saying he's shaking hands in the bullpen, so he's gone. He's traded, but we don't see that. But when I went on the site for the trade, I didn't see yesterday also that the Braves, and they call it a strike, it's 2-2 on Binge.
We are not going to sign anyone or trade anyone.
All right. We'll see. I don't know, Texas. You know better than me if you think you don't need to. That's a swing in, fouled it off. So yeah, Lane Thomas, and I forgot the pitcher, but those are two. They have professional baseball. They have Major League Baseball experience. That's fouled off 2-2. So that trade happened last night also. I didn't see it. They just talked about Scoreboard. Everybody's like, oh, Scoreboard, okay, Dodgers. And they gave up nothing, the Dodgers. Oh, my God. How
Wright
is that
is a good site for trade tracking.
Well, I went to the MLB. On MLB, I went right here. It says trade tracker on MLB. And that's an out, right? He flew out. Robert Jr. up He's batting 195, 4 home runs, and 12 RBIs. He's 1 for 8 this series. So, yeah, and I saw that. And I was like, wait. I was like, besides the one we talked about, Luis Castillo and Sir Anthony Dominguez, the Braves did a trade also. Like I said, Lane Thomas they got and Bailey Falter. And I know those guys are Major League Baseball players. The Royals got Lucas Braun and Carter Holton, right-handed pitcher and a left-handed pitcher. Yep, Freddie Peralta was just traded to the Rays. Oh, what's his name? Gator. If Gator was here, Gator got Freddie Peralta. The Rays just got him, and we got some kind of, I don't know, I don't even know what they even said there. I've never heard of those guys, but anyway. The Rays just got Freddie Peralta. And I know that Gator, if he's around, he's got Peralta now. Now they got to see if he's going to snap out of what he had here. They had a bad season. But he's going to the Rays, people. And it's a 1-2 count on Robert Jr. So just right in front of my eyes, they put the trade up. They didn't keep it up there long because I didn't know who the pitchers we got or whatever we got. And that's going to be a strikeout.
Dude, these commercials keep interrupting you and the game, grr. I guess I get why they are added during a live, but me no likely.
Yeah, they're there for that. They're there, unfortunately. They are paid for promotion. Yeah. Anyway. Jared Young batting .247 and 7 RBIs. So Freddie Peralta is no longer a Met. That was a short-lived time with the Mets. I really thought that Milwaukee was going to get him back, but I guess they don't want him. The Rays are getting Peralta. Maybe Gator will come in. He'll let me know. He'll say, "Oh my God, we got Freddie Peralta." Well, there you go. Two 2-0 count is a 2-1 now. So that was Peralta, but Brazoban was shaking hands. So I don't know what's going on here. That wasn't Freddie Peralta. That was Brazoban. He's taller than Freddie, and I know what he looks like. So he might be going somewhere too. They didn't say it yet. Today's the day because tomorrow's the trade deadline, so you're going to see a lot of different people.
Some of them also get the game stuck, but I don't skip them unless they freeze.
Anyway, he struck him out, so another strikeout.
Okay, I'm heading out by everyone.
All right, good luck there, Texas.
Go Straws.
All right, so a strike.
See ya later, Texas.
There you go, buddy. So no runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the top of the third already. Wow, look at that. Top of the third. Yep, top of the third. Coming up for the Marlins will be who's coming up? I don't know. I didn't write that down. Oh, well. We'll know. We'll get it. Oh, Mac, Sanyo, and Ruiz. That's it. Mac. That's it. I didn't know what was going on there. Yeah, a lot of things are going to happen.
He was shaking hands since it wasn't him getting traded, LOL, thanking Peralta.
Yeah, but Brazoban was shaking everybody's hand in the bullpen going, I thought he was going. He may be still going because he's one of the guys that they're thinking about, people are looking for. Peralta was the one that they showed on the screen, the trade, but I never saw who they were getting. The Mets got three players for him, but I don't think it's up here yet on the MLB. They're slow with that, you know. They're slow with their trade thing. So, but anyway, Peralta was traded to the Rays, and there you go. The Rays want to bolster their. They think they can do something with him, and coming back is Joe Mack, batting .238, 10 home runs, 32 RBIs. He's 2 for 7 this series, a 1-0 count on him. Maybe they can fix him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, still not up here. 1-1. One and one. We'll find out. They'll probably do it again. 1-1 count. Two and one now. That's some soda. That's a swinging foul ball. 2-2. Oh, boy. Yeah, there might be a lot of people sitting out today if they're going to trade him. Tomorrow's the deadline. You might not have nobody. And tomorrow they'll have this. They'll just have like shows about the trade, and there'll be no trades. I mean, they'll be just sitting there all day. We'll talk about the old trades that happened. That's a ground ball. Right to first. Nice play by... Oh, he got to get it out. He can't get it out. He could not get the ball out. He made a nice play at first. And that was Young. And there's the mistakes right there. He had it, and he could not get the ball, or unless the pitcher didn't cover. Okay, the pitcher didn't cover in time, and that's bad. That's bad news right there. No, the Mets ain't gonna challenge that. That guy is safe. Tie goes. No, there's no tie anymore.
The Mets will get Aiden Smith, Emilian Petrie, and Gary Gilhill.
Thank you. And those are all prospects, right? They're not no professional, right? So what Stearns has said to us is a lie. How can you take these guys and say that next year we're going to be contenders, or you know we're not going to wait 3 years or something like that? Are they challenging this? I think he's safe, guys. I don't know. I think they might be challenging it. They no longer do tie goes to the runner anymore, but still, he's safe. So give him a. I don't know if you're going to give him a hit. That's going to be a popped out to shortstop. And that was Sanyo. So 1 out and a runner on first. I don't know if they gave him a hit or not. Ruiz, 264 average, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs. He's 2 for 3 and a stolen base this series. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all about your farm team. That's what you're giving up. Unless you make a deal like the Braves did and got major league talent. And, you know, the other team doesn't get nothing. One team that's the sellers are not getting major league talent. And that's why I don't understand when Stearns said to us, to the fans, oh, no, yeah, no, we plan on not, you know, no, we for the no future. This is for next year. Oh, well, guess what? We're getting nothing in return of these players. So Peralta, we got possibilities. I never heard none of those guys ever in the major leagues, unless Salty knows more than me because I know he's reading something. But I never heard those guys before, Salty. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. Salty's always there. And that's going to be a strike, 2-2.
Yeah, all young dudes. SP, 2B enough.
Yeah, right? The only time the Mets are going to do something is in the winter meetings this year and in the free agency. That's the only time. This time right here is just, you're going to give good players up. Because don't get me wrong, Peralta was a good pitcher. He just had it. He can't
Or
do.
the other way around, Smith is enough. 2B then SP for GGH.
Mm-hmm. And Peralta is a good. Come on, Peralta is just can't. Some people just can't pitch or hit or play in New York, and I guess it was the same for Peralta. Watch when he goes to the Rays. First game, bang, and that's a pop fly. First baseman makes the catch. 2 outs, and he's going to get a no hitter.
No MLB for them. All youngins.
Yep, I knew it, Salty. Yep, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But like I said, he told us, and now he better go out this winter and do what we need to be done, because you're getting Stock has thrown his 40th pitch, and this is the top of the third, and Hicks, he flew out his first time up. We want a night. Here's what we want from Cohen: a new general manager if he decides to take Stern out, a manager that has experience, of course, right? We need new pitching. We need new relief pitching. We need outfield. We need somebody that's going to help out those 2 young kids out there.
I like the trade a lot, not knowing any of these dudes. Unload SP that just didn't work out for you.
But I said that they're going to give away. See the team that's selling doesn't get nothing. They get hopefuls, maybes. But you know what I'm saying? That's what happens when it's the trade deadline. If you're not a buyer, you're going to sell, and you're selling your good stuff. That's a base hit, and he's going to drive for third. He's coming back. He might be out. Oh, they didn't get him. Too slow. So there's a hit. First hit of the game. For the Hicks gets the single. It's now first and second. 2 outs. Oh my God, where am I going on the road? It's the third inning, Bill. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so, I expected it. I mean, you tell that I don't get it. I got to find out if those 3 guys are anything that we lost in the deal. I think, my opinion, that Peralta, they got Peralta, and we got 3 nobodies. So, right there. Kyle Stowers struck out his first time up, just like the Dodgers gave away nobodies, and they got the best pitcher in the major leagues right now, in my opinion, to add to the best team for 2 years in the majors. You know what I'm saying? It's a crapshoot. You know what I'm saying? It's a whoop. All right. He might get snake eyes. Oh man, and they get the guy. Who knows? Peralta might bomb out, and maybe he's just not Peralta anymore. But he may be Peralta when his first game, when he plays against whoever. I'm gonna sure watch that game. Probably might even do that game, just to see how he does. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be a strikeout. Gets out of that inning. That's going to be his 3rd strikeout of the game. And are we in the bottom of the 3rd? Right? We're in the bottom of the 3rd, right? Yeah, no runs. 1 hit and 1 left. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd, no score. Coming up for the Mets will be Marcus Semien, Polanco, and Alvarez. I expect somebody from that lineup to be going too today. Somebody from the lineup for the Mets, or tomorrow. The Mets are off tomorrow, so when Tuesday comes, there might be some new people. I mean, a difference. They'll probably have to bring up somebody. So I think that maybe Bichette might go, because if he got to opt out at the end of the year, They better not do what they did to Alonso, because we lost Alonso and we didn't get nothing because he free agent. So if Bichette's got the same thing that Alonso has, the same thing, same contract, 1 year with the escape, that one that the extra year that you can get out, go to free agency. You better get something for Bichette. You better not let him walk, because I guarantee you, Bichette is not. If we keep Bichette, he's not signing with the Mets this offseason. I believe that, and that's my opinion, but I do believe that myself. So anyway, let's check some scores. So here we go. All right. Oops, here we go. Hold on. What happened? All right, so Texas Rangers at the Astros, no score. Bottom of the first. Yankees are warming up with the Cubs, getting ready. Brewers and Angels at 3:15 Eastern. Giants and Padres at 4:10. Phillies now leading 2-0 on a Brian Dela Cruz 2-run home run, his second of the year of the Orioles. That's in the third inning, top of the third. Braves, of course, 1-0, bottom of the third. And we'll get back to that. We'll go right back to the game. We got Semien batting .211, 12 home runs, 35 RBIs, 2 for 9, 1 stolen base. Not sure if Semien's going to be on the move. I don't know. I really can't tell. 0-1 count, 1-1. I'm not really sure if anybody they need a second baseman. Anybody? I don't know. 30 pitch already for Alcantara in the third inning. That's outside. 2-1. I wonder when Scoob is going to pitch his first game with the Braves, Dodgers. That's going to be oh my God. Fouled it off 2-2. That's going to be, I mean, they're already selling jerseys right now. They're making the jerseys and they're selling them right now. People in LA are going nuts. They said, what? Look at the team we got. Look at the team. That's going to be that might drop in for a base hit. The Mets get their first hit of the game. Semien has been coming on since he got hurt, so maybe that helped him. Polanco, that's the one that I want to get rid of. He's not doing anything. Polanco's a big disappointment, and he had like 20 home runs last year for Seattle. So I was okay with him coming in, but I didn't think he would ever take. I said no way he's going to be a Pete Alonso. You can't replace him. Sorry. That's going to be a ball, and because Polanco is still like batting 135, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. He's 0 for 7 in this series. I mean, it's might as well just bring a minor leaguer up and pack his bags. My opinion. And Alcantara spun around, but he didn't throw to first. I'm not sure if Semien's going to steal, but so. It's going to be a ball, 2-0. Well, they already lost 1 game in that 86 jersey uniform yesterday. 3-0. I like it. I like the way it's, the stripe goes down. You make sure it's like even. Like, oh, look at that, man. Three-0 count. And it's going to be a walk. Wow, look at that. A walk going here. All of a sudden, Alcantara is giving up a single and a walk. Where's my walk? Uh-oh. There we go. Here comes. Now, I thought Francisco Alvarez Torrens may have been going. And I thought the Yankees were going to do it, but they got a catcher yesterday from the, was it Pittsburgh? And they gave Dotel, I guess it's Dotel, to the, so they traded for major league players. First pitch is a strike call, 0-1. But it's still in the works, you know. It's still, tomorrow's the last day of the trade, so you never know what's going to be pulled. 0-1 count, and that's going to be a ball, 1-1. I'd say the Dodgers are done. They don't need anybody else. They got everything they need, I think. About to throw his 40th pitch of the game. Swung on, that bat's broken, and that's going to be popped. No, no, no. He's calling you out. You can't do that. He tried to drop the ball, and the umpire already called it out. You can't do that. So an out, second base, pop up. Try to play some games there, Edwards. You can't do it, buddy. He already called him out. You made the catch, and then you dropped it. Come on, guys, please. He's like, yo, he's out, man. You can't be doing that. Anyway, it's going to be Ewing who popped up his first time up. And that's going to be a ball, 1-0. After this inning, we'll check the polls, see what's up. Will the Mets tie or will they lose this series? And that's swung on and fouled back. So we'll find out. See what you guys think. See who's loyal to the team still, or, you know, frustrated like everybody else, like me, you know. That's going to be a ball, and they're going to challenge that. First challenge of the game. Umpire called it a ball, and the Marlins said it's a strike. And it's a strike, so guess what? The umpire makes a mistake. There you go for him. It's a 1-2 count now on Ewing. So one mistake already from the umpire, and that's what he gets. Any mistakes in the game, that's what they get. Any hit, anything like that, a hit batter or another. That's outside. And I'm hoping to keep my streak going because there was like 4 hit batters last night in the game. I was like, unbelievable. Francisco Lindor on deck. Pitch is swung on. That's going to be a ground ball
Dodgers
right
gave their
to
5th, 7th, and
second.
15th ranked prospects to Det. Det has so much young talent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they get. He's safe at first. So, forced play, first and third. Yeah, exactly. They have the most talent in the minors. The Mets used to have that. I don't know what
They
happened to
brought
Mets.
up a dude from AAA and he is tearing the A's up this weekend.
Yeah, so yeah, you know, it's such a, like I said, there was no no other team, and Lindor is 0 for 1 with pop out. There was no other team that could have said, wait, listen, we're going to offer something else, because nobody else has a good farm team to give up players, and the Dodgers know it. The Dodgers knew once they put Scoreboard out there, that's theirs. And I said it yesterday. I said, you know what? If he does get traded, which I didn't think he would, Scoreboard was going to go to the Dodgers. And I said, forget it. Just hand him the World Series. Just hand it to him. It's an 0-1 count on Lindor. Mets are lowest in the majors in runners in scoring position, 238, and that's going to be a call strike 0-2. They said he swung. Well, like I said, that was the biggest trade of this year's trading. Well, it's tomorrow the trading deadline, but they did it 2 days before. And that's going to be a ball 1-2. I don't see anybody else bigger. They made sure they pulled that there way before the trading deadline. Swung on, and that ball is right to first, and that's going to be the out inning. Score that a ground out to first base. So, no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. So we're going to the top of the 4th. Still no score. And coming up for the Marlins will be Lopez, Edwards, and Conine. And we're going to check the poll, see what's going on with the poll. What I did was I said, will the Mets tie the series or lose it? Because if they tie it, if they win today, they tie it. If they lose this game, they lose the game. They lose it 3-1. So, anyway, we got 9 votes. Thank you for the votes. 44% say we don't. Wait. All right, so 44% say we tie, and 56% say we lose. All right, well, so far no score, but we'll check it again. Top of the 8th. And we'll go through some scores right now. And the Cardinals at the Blue Jays, it's 1-0 Cardinals in the bottom of the 4th. Lars Nootbaar got an RBI double. D-backs at Guardians did that game yesterday. D-backs actually are looking to sweep the series because they won the first 2 games. The Guardians are now winning 2-0 in that game. Patrick Bailey solo home run in 6th. Pirates at the Reds. Reds 4. Pirates nothing in the bottom of the 3rd. Key Brian Hayes had a solo home run in his 4th. White Sox 3. The Rays nothing. And that's it for now, right? Yeah. Tonight, don't forget, I'll be doing that Red Sox Dodgers game. I'll be on about 7:15. So I'll be doing that game tonight. And who's in it? Okay, so I guess they're talking about the Peralta trade. I don't care. I knew he was going somewhere. Anyway, Lopez is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. You're talking to Green, like he knows anything about this team. 2-1, and now it's 2-2. I mean, so far, Stock is pitching pretty good. He's allowed just the 1 hit. Next pitch is a ball, 3-2. He's wearing 89, but they should have gave him like 86, right? Because the 86 team. That pitch is swung on, and that's going to be hit Right to A.J. Ewing in left field. One gone. Brings up Edwards. Ouch. He grounded out his first time up. Outside. One and 0. Next pitch is ground ball right to third. Oh, Bichette bobbled it. And he gets him out. My God, the umpire almost punched the runner around the face. He came close to when he does that. They call it out, but he bobbled it first. But I guess they're not going to challenge it because, boy, that was close to hitting that. It looked like it was close to hitting him in the face when he went past the first base. Imagine that. I've never seen anybody get cold cocked by an umpire. Watch. I mean, come on. They're safe, bro. I think he's safe. They're going to challenge that? Nope, no challenge. So 2 outs. Brings up Conine. He's 0 for 1. Flew out. A great play by Binge out in the right field. Let's go score that last one. 5-3 put out. Next pitch is swung on. They got 2-strike count on him. You got to watch. Oh, wow. Okay, so Conine didn't get in the box, and they called a strikeout on him. Okay, well, there you go. End the inning. That was weird. Conine got out of the box, and they said, nope, sorry, Charlie. So no runs, no hits, none left. Going to the bottom of the 4th, still no score. I don't really see that much. I always see a pitcher getting timed out, but the batter took it right there. Coming up for the Mets. I don't know. I'm confused.
Dang, stock is 36. Comeback from TJ surgery.
Yeah, I don't know. He played for the Cubs and the Mets 2021. So he might have had some kind of injury. He hasn't pitched since 2021. But I'll tell you right now, he's pitching pretty good today. They called him up from, I don't know where. He must have been down at the, farm team. Yep. Like I said, you know what? There's a lot of guys down there that if you look at the when I look at the like when I see the what do you call it here? They go Jacob Remar, right? Chris Ciorio, Jonah Tung. There's a lot of guys, Mitch Volt, stuff like that they can, bring up. Give them a shot. Look what they did with A.J. Ewing and Carson Binge. Come on now. There's talent somewhere, right? There's Bo Bichette's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. I don't know, man. This team, yeah, I should say tomb, because it is a tomb. They're in a tomb right now, the Mets. This team was doomed and was on a spiral once they gave up. Once they let Pete Alonso go, the heart of the team was gone. That's a strikeout. So another strikeout for Alcantara. Brings up Carson Binge. So that's what that was it. Once they gave that up, and then forget it. Even the manager lost everything with that. He flew out his first time up. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on. How could a team do that to your star player? I'm never gonna get over that. It's just like when the Mets traded. They were telling Tom Seaver for Mickey Lolich. I mean, come on. Stupid trades. They didn't even trade Pete Alonso. They let him walk because they wouldn't give him a 5-year deal. But yet, what's his name gets a 5-year for the Phillies. It's a 1-1 count. Almost the same age. Schwarber. Come on. And that's why I believe that's why the Mets are, that was a curse right there on the Mets. It's a 2-1 count. And that's going to be a ball, 3-1. Oh, I have a soda. Oh, thank you. At lunch. So yeah, that's in my opinion, this is why it happened. That's why the Mets are where they are. And that's going to be a strike call, 3-2. Plus, when you got stars that don't want to play together, Lindor and Soto, the whole stuff like that, and blah, 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 blah. I don't want to shake your hand, you don't want to shake my hand, blah, 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 blah. I want to be captain, Lindor. A lot of stuff that was in the locker room, and then you don't need that. A cancer in the locker room. And then Mendoza just lost the ship. He just lost the ship for the Mets. He did. So, I have to say, the first season he got us to the playoffs, almost to the World Series, pretty close. I liked him, but then all of a sudden things fell apart for the guy. And Stearns, I never liked. I'm sorry, I didn't care. Like I said, I didn't care about the trade. I didn't care about the Soto deal. I cared about Pete Alonso. You didn't bring him back. About to throw his 60th pitch, Alcantara, and that's a foul ball, 3-2. So he got 60 pitches in the 4th inning. He's probably not going to be around for long. I'll leave that in a second. So yeah, this team was doomed. Right from right before the winter meetings, it happened before it, or in the minute, it happened around that time, where they lost the 4 core. So, my wife likes this guy, Daniel Murphy, great player. Mets let him go. Crazy. The guy was awesome in that playoff run, 2015. And that's a ball. He walked him. I guess they gave Keith and Dartling the weekend off because of the '86 team was in town. Louis Robert, he struck out his first time up. Oh, there's Brodsman. He's still in there, guys. He's over there. So I don't know why he was shaking hands. He thinks he was going. He's like, I'm going. No, your name ain't Peralta. He thought he was going because they're looking at him like, wait a minute, you didn't go nowhere yet, buddy. I'm serious. And that's a strike, 0-2. And that's a guy that has talent. And that's 99 mile an hour, Alcantara. We're trying to get 100. Come on, Al. I haven't had a 100 mile an hour pitcher in a couple of days. I know you can get it up there. Come on, Alcantara. So yeah, That's a strikeout, and that's only 91. So Roberts is a disappointment for this team. I believe that, like I said, I believe that that Stearns couldn't pull triggers on deals, or something happened, and safe back. Oh wow. So try to pick off Binge, safe, get one disengagement. That was one. Let's see if he got him. No, they didn't get him. Two disengagements you get. The third, if you don't get him, you get, it was called a balk on the third. They get the base. I've never seen it yet. In all the games I've done this year, never seen it, so I would like to see it. Anyway, it's no count to Young. He's 0-1 today. 0 for 1 today, I mean. So, throw to first. There's going to be two disengagements. Come on, let's get the third. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see this balk, and you get the base. So, anyway, you think Sandy Alcantara would have a better record. He's 63-73 in 193 starts in 12 seasons. And that's a balk. He did it. It happened. Oh my God, it happened. I never seen it. He was going to try. Oh my God. That's the first time ever, guys. He stepped off the mound and didn't throw the ball. First time. I just said it. I haven't seen it in how many games I've done. Oh, you figure 60-something games with the 50-something. I haven't seen it. It's over 70 games I've done, both Major Leagues and Mets. And that's the first time I saw it happen. He balked, and the runner gets the base. Because he didn't throw over. So Young's got 0-1 count on Young. Runner on second. The Mets got something going here. We haven't seen that all game yet. Or maybe maybe Brazoban, they've tried to put him in the deal. And they didn't want him. Right? I don't know. That's a tough one right there, because Brazoban was shaking everybody's hand in that bullpen, hugging them, saying, see ya. And the next thing you know, Peralta's gone. And he's still sitting in the bullpen. Oh, my God. I remember that. Oh, my God. I remember that with, what's his name? My wife would know. Oh, what was his name? He didn't want to get traded. He was in tears he thought he was getting traded. They were talking about trade rumors with him. He played for the Giants before he retired. I can't remember his name. I have to look it up. Ground ball. First baseman gets it, and that's going to retire the side. So again, the Mets fail with the runner in scoring position. So let's give that a little unassisted play by the first baseman. So no runs, no hits, and one left on. We're going to the top of the fifth. Still no score. So pitcher's duel look like a hit to me. Coming up for the Marlins will be Casey, Mack, and Sonoya. So yeah. Well, I can't remember the guy's name. I can't remember. Anyway, let's go back to the scoreboard. No score, Yankees and Cubs. Bottom of the second. Cole's on the mound for the Yankees. Philly still got a 2. We got a delay. Is that a rain over there in Philly? Is there rain over there? I don't know. It says delay. Nationals tied it up with the Braves, 2-2. So let's see what happened in that game. Well, no home runs for the Nationals, but Mike Yastrzemski got his 8th, and Olsen got his 31st. And I think I got Olsen in my fantasy team, so thank you, Olsen. Cardinals 1, Blue Jays nothing. Still 2-0 Guardians over the D-backs in the top of the 5th. Reds 7, Pirates nothing. Top of the 4th. Ella De La Cruz hit a 2-run single. White Sox 3, the Rays nothing. Don't worry about it, Rays. You got Peralta coming. Royals and Rockies warming up. And that's everything right there. And back in the game. So Stock's still in there. 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts. Not bad for a pitcher who hasn't pitched since 2021. And I didn't even take any of my chicken. It's a chicken, hot chicken. That's a pitcher swung on, and I got to talk like. And Roberts gets it. I was going to say, if Roberts can't make that catch, then you should not be out there. Because what's his name is better? A.J. Ewing. But he's out. Brings up Joe Mack, who singled his first time up. All right, Joe Mack. Almost, it's about the 60th pitch thrown right now. Right there was the 60th pitch thrown. And it's the top of the 5th, so not a bad outing for the kid. He's not a kid, really. Like you said, 30. Well, he's a kid. Yeah. Next pitch is a ball, 2-0. That's going to be a ball again, 3-0. Next pitch is swung on, and that is fouled back, 3-1. I gotta eat this before it gets. Well, it's a chicken sandwich. 3-1 pitch. Oh, can't hear it. Three and two. And that's fouled out of play. Still 3-2. Oh my goodness. Going back is Robert, and that ball is gone. Home run for Mack. It's a 11th home run of the season for Joe Mack. It's 1-0 Marlins. I could see it coming when I saw that pitch. When you get into trouble like a 3-2 pitch, why in the world are you throwing it in the strike zone? Give up. I don't care if you walk him, make him swing at your pitch. You threw it right down the middle, and that's where it goes. He deposited it in the center field bleachers. Mets are losing 1-0. And no way that he was going to catch that Roberts. He went back there. He ain't going to make it. And the Sononia hits it, and Binge is coming in, and he's going to make the catch. Two outs. I think I jinxed the kid when I said he was pitching good. Still pitching good. He just gave up a bad pitch. Ruiz he's popped up. First time up, he gets a strike swinging. What? You know how they make the home run and now they get the strike two. You know how they get the they do the celebration. They got a sign. Let's party. Let's party like the Miami Marlins. Like I don't know what that means, but they put that up in the air. I don't know. The Mets have construction. They have, that ball swung on, and that's going to be hit to left field, caught by A.J. Ewing, and that's the inning. But Stock gives up a solo home run to Joe Mack. Going to the bottom of the fifth, it's 1-0 Marlins.
I hear ya, on jersey number 86 would have been way better than 89.
Right? Just saying, right? Because he only got that number because he's probably going to go back down. Unless, because of Peralta leaving, he stays up now. So they got 1 run on 1 hit. Like I said, the kid did, and nobody left on. But the kid did. He's pitching a good game. It's just that one pitch. Every time when you get ready to throw a 3-2 pitch, you should not, in my opinion, should not give him anything to hit. I don't care if you walk him. I don't care. Walk him. They got to learn not to throw it, especially down the middle. You guys waiting for it, just waiting for it. Anyway. Can't cry over spilt milk. I mean, you really, all year I've been crying over spilt milk, and it's getting really sour. Oh, come on, where's Woody? You heard that, Woody? I know you heard it, Woody. All right, buddy. Anyway, he's good, Woody. He gets there. Simeon, Polanco, and Alvarez are coming up for the Mets. This game is going fast, don't you think? Take some more of my chicken. Marcus Simeon, the only hit for the Mets. That's a ball, 1-0. Alcantara, about 72 pitches thrown. That pitch is popped up. Right fielder says he can't find it, and then he finds it. 1 gone. Oh my God, is that crazy? I mean, the Giants are going nowhere, but Harrison Bader, he was injured. So then he gets on a scooter and he re-injures his foot. Now, you gotta, what do you do with that? Come on. He was injured and he gets on a scooter and he injures his foot for the whole season. He's out the whole season. No pay, I would say. No. You did it yourself. Not in baseball time. Jorge Polanco, who walked his first time up, takes a strike 0-1. I mean, give me a break, guy. I mean, even though the Giants, you might have been able to trade him. You know what I'm saying? Because they always trade. He's played for the Mets too. He's always been traded to different teams, and now you can't even trade him because he rides his own scooter and injures the foot that he was recovering from. I don't know. 1-1 count. I mean, what are we dealing with, guys? Professional baseball players that don't think. Bullpen is Brooks Raley. I thought he's going to be traded. He's still here. He's warming up to come in the game. So I think they might even take the kid out now. So he's not a kid. I keep saying kid. I'm sorry. The old man. No. young man. Oh my God. 1-1 count. Outside. 2-1. I mean, the guy. Polanco's got home run power. He doesn't have it like, like big guys do, but he can hit, and that's going to be a ground ball right to first, easy out. But he just doesn't have it anymore. Alvarez is coming up, and he popped out first time up. Let's see. Peralta was supposed to pitch on Friday, guys, right? So 5-day rest. You're supposed to get 5 days before the next start. Today, two days. I want to say Thursday or Thursday he'll be starting for the Rays. That's what I'm saying. I mean, unless they get him fly him out and he gets the next start. But I don't know. I don't think so. In my opinion, I don't think so. But anyway, it's a 1-0 count to Alvarez. That pitch is swung on. That's going to be hit in the gap. That's going to be a double for Alvarez. Mets second hit. Alvarez, I tell you, he's starting to hit again because he's not injured anymore. Time heals all wounds, right? He had a lot of time since that injury. He's just starting to hit again. Mets got him again. Again. A man on second. A.J. Ewing 0 for 2, a ground out and fielder's choice is 1-0 count. About to throw his 80th pitch. Oh, 80th pitch, and he gets out of the jam with a pop-up, foul territory. Catcher makes the catch, and that's the inning. Yep. His 80th pitch just got out of an inning. He might come in for one more, probably, definitely. No runs. 1 hit. 1 left on. Going to the 6th inning, it's 1-0 Marlins. Coming up for the Marlins in the 6th will be the top of the lineup: Hicks, Stowers, and Lopez. And let's check the scoreboard. Well, Texas will be happy. Astros are winning 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd over the Texas Rangers. Jose Altuve, RBI single. Yankees, I don't think Salty's going to be happy. Yankees 2, Cubs 0. Jose Caballero, a 2-run home run for the Yankees, is 11th. Brewers and Angels are warming up. Phillies still lead with a delay, so it's 2-0. A rain delay. So they're in a rain delay in Philly. Nationals and Braves tied at 2, bottom of the 5th. Cardinals 1, Blue Jays 0, bottom of the 6th. Lars Nootbaar RBI double. The Guardians they actually got 4 now to the D-backs, bottom of the 5th, trying to save from getting swept in that series. Patrick Bailey, a solo home in his 6th. Reds 7, Pirates 1, top of the fourth. L.A. De La Cruz 2-run single. White Sox 3, Rays nothing. And the Rays, like I said, just got Peralta to help them out. And that's it for right now. And like I said, tonight I'll be doing the champion Dodgers against the Red Sox. Or I should say the dominating Major League Baseball team, the Dodgers. So Brooks Raley's in the game, so I knew they took Robert Stock out, which I thought they would, because he has no clue how to run a ball club. Because the kid gave up a home run. That's enough. So Brooks Raley, who I can't take, needs to go. But he's in, every time I see him in a game, he gives up something. And it's going to be Hicks, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a 1-1 count. Kid pitched good. He just gave up a home run. Come on. Oh my goodness. Ow. The little thing got me right in the, my hair got caught. That's going to be a ground ball right to first. Throw over to the pitcher covering. Ow. Man, I hate that. I get this sometimes in my cross. But it got me that. Oh my goodness! Stop being a baby. I know that's what my wife's probably saying. Stop being a baby. It's a 3-1 put out. Brings up Kyle Towers. He's got 2 strikeouts. You know what happens if he gets to third? It's a sombrero, and I got my beautiful music right here. I found it yesterday. Swung on and missed. Foul ball, 0-1. Yeah, that was a lot. They probably took a couple of hairs out of my hair. He's talking to all the young rookies out there in the bull, and that's going to be popped up. Playable by Bichette at third base, fair territory. He gets the out. So now Brooks Raley is going to call me a liar. 2 outs. But the young kid Stock is actually talking to the young rookie pitchers in there, seeing what's up. Say, how'd you do that, man? Come on, bro. 2021, you haven't been there since. You only gave up 1 run. Strike call to Lopez, who's 0 for 2. Round out and line out. Next pitch is going to be a ground ball right to short over to first. Well, look at that. See that? Reverse psychology. I always do it. Brooks Raley gets out of it. No runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Marlins. Score that a 6-3 put up. All right, so moving right along. The Mets will have up Lindor, Bichette, and Binge as I eat my sandwich. Okay, I'm going to ask this question. If you were Screwball and you had your agent or whatever, I know it was a trade, but still, I'm sure That's a difficult one. No, I guess not. I don't think he has any say. I don't think he has any say in the matter of who he goes to. But anybody, just say any big player that could do his own thing. What team would you go to? You'd go to the. I think I mean my opinion. If it was me, I would go to the Dodgers. No brainer. No brainer. The Dodgers would be the team to go to. No other team you'd want to be on. I don't think. I mean, who? I mean, you know, the Yankees have fallen so far behind with trades and picking people up. The Dodgers will be the team. And it's Lindor. 80. He has 80 pitches. That knocked the catchers in the brain there. You got to take a little bit of a timeout. Lindor is 0 for 2. Fly out and ground out. They're talking to him, making sure he's okay. All right. Thumbs up from Alcantara. There you go. I don't know. One and one. Now, I'm not saying that if the Mets were in a better position and they were in a buying mode, could they have beaten the Dodgers for that trade? And that pop up in the third base in foul territory makes the catch. One gone. It's going to bring up Bo Bichette. He's got 2 strikeouts, so look out. That sombrero is ready to play the music. So, yeah, I mean, who knows? Cohen says, they say Cohen's got a lot of money. Luke Weaver, he might be going. He is the best reliever, in my opinion, for the Mets all year, hands down. And I'm sure they're scouting. I'm sure they're looking for that stuff. So did a great job. I think the kid did a great job. But you know what they're gonna do to him, right? All right, buddy. You see, that's gonna be a strike. 1-1. They're giving him all handshakes. Hey, what's up, Stock? All right, good job, buddy. Yeah. And next thing you know, Stock was sent for assignment. I'm telling you right now, he's not gonna be on this team tomorrow. He did his job, and now he's going to sit there and become a Met for a couple of days, a couple of hours, and then boom. You could keep that 89 jersey. We'll probably, if you want to make it 86, we'll do that for you. And that's it. 1-2 count. Oh, ground ball. Third base picks it up and throws. He's lucky because it would have been a sombrero time. Score that, a 5-3 put out. There's 2 outs. Alcantara, with all the injuries, he should have had a better career. He has a losing record in the 12 years already. Wow. 12 years. Wow. Here comes Carson Binge. He's 0 for 1. And a walk, and that's a strike, swinging. I think a couple times when he was younger, the Mets were like, oh, we would like to get him. Alcantara. 0-1 count. That's low. 1-1. I don't know. I don't know if this is the last inning. It's going to be his 90th pitch coming up. But I don't know if they're going to throw him out for the 7th. Why not, right? Why not? Unless you want to use him for you're still in the up. There's a fly ball, and that's going to go right to the center fielder, and that is the 3rd out. So if that's his last inning, what a job he's done. No runs, no hits, none left. We are now going to the 7th. 1-0. Florida. And coming up for the Marlins will be Edwards, Conine, and Cassie. Almost 7th inning stretch time. Woohoo! So I didn't do the game Friday. No, I did the game Friday. Sorry, they did the game Saturday. Saturday was the first of the month, of course. So I took my calendar. I always got my my calendar. I write everything with the Mets and everything. The Mets had a 11-15 record, if I'm correct, in July. If I'm correct. I think I am. Hopefully I am. I'm not. Anyway, the last 3 months have been the worst records in I guess in their baseball career, whatever. Already Saturday they lost. So already I got Saturday. First game of the new month loss. Now, I was trying to see if they would go, if they're close to any way of losing 100+ games this year. Well, 65 and 47-65. You know? Was it about a month and a half left? I don't know. They just don't. This team just can't win with what they have. I mean, So Luke Weaver, 1.88 ERA in 41 appearances and a 0.84 WHIP. Luke Weaver, the third pitcher of the Mets coming in. The best, like I said, he's probably going to be gone. I would definitely tell you that in confidence. And of course, when I do, oh, what a play by Binge! Are you kidding me? This kid and AJ Ewing, these guys, forget about it. You better not touch these guys. I don't touch those guys. He leaped and made the catch. On the run, a leap. Another goal glove play on Edwards. Wow. I am telling you, we don't need Robert. Like I said, AJ Ewing should be the center fielder and Bin should be the right fielder, of course, but we need a left fielder. I don't want Robert because I don't think Robert should have been able to take that job over because he's been hurt all year. But, don't make the decision. And Conine's 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and fly out. But unbelievable play. Again, these kids every day do something. If it's not Binge, it's AJ Ewing. And that's what you need. The youth you need it. What a leap. Unbelievable. I thought he was going to miss it. Jumped up and he made the catch. Look at the fans out there going, what? So it's a 0-2 count. We really don't get that many today. You didn't hear, No, not that. And he struck him out. Weaver gets his first strikeout. I told you, I like Weaver a lot. I wish he would stay, but he's probably gone. We better get something good for him. That's what we don't want that. We want good. KC is up 0 for 2, and that's going to be a ball. He's popped out and flied out. 1-0 count. Strike. 1-1. The can't tell me people are just getting into the game. That's crazy. I see people coming and sitting down with their, you can tell right away they're, unless they moved up. Oh, no, they can't move up to that area. But if you're coming now, it's a top of the seventh. I mean, I've been to games at Shea Stadium where you get there like second inning because it's so major traffic jam, and then trying to get parking and all that. But I never came this. If I was like seventh inning, I'm not coming. There's no doubleheader. I'm not being there. 2-1 count. It's going to be finally a challenge by the Mets. Alvarez, he thinks it's a strike. I don't know. The umpire's been wrong once already. And he's wrong again. Alvarez gets that correct. So the umpire gets this. Yep. Twice now the umpire's made mistakes. 2-2 count. We're going to get out of this, strike him out. And the inning. Don't be surprised if they challenge. They check all of these umpires, like their report card. I guess they have a report card. That's gonna be a fly ball. That's gonna be an A.J. Ewing. That's gonna be a can of corn, and that's out. Number 3. And don't be surprised, like I said, that the what do you call it? They come out and. Because that's what they're doing. They report card on how many times these guys are messing up or making the correct call. And we see the robots. And no more umpire. Maybe it'll be an umpire there, of course. But that'll, in my opinion, that might be it. Because that's what they're doing. They all have reports on what the umpires are doing. And some of these umpires...
By the way, Adian Smith was the 15th ranked prospect in the Tampa Organ. Seems like the main player of the trade. Other 2 likely spare parts.
Okay, well, now we got to pray that Adian Smith does something for the, because, like I said, it's a crapshoot. You don't know what you're going to get. Now, Adian Smith is a pitcher or is he a hitter? Coming up for the Mets in the it's 7th inning stretch time for coming up from Robert Jr., Young, and Simeon. So 7th inning stretch. We'll get that in. Where's my? Oh, 7th inning already. We'll do it twice because it's a short one. See how short it goes? Can't get the goal. They don't give you the long ones. I don't know why. Anyway, can the Mets score a run? I mean, Sandy Alcantara will probably still be in the game. The guy pitches. It doesn't matter. The guy's still a good pitcher, even with a losing record, because he's been injured so much in his career. So we'll see if Sandy's still in the game. And I gotta finish mine.
Or new umps for the low performers. The umps are getting tracked on percent correct as some suck bad. Smith is an I believe.
All right, thank you. Well, you know what? You got A.J. Ewing, you got Carson Binge. Let this kid come up in September call-ups. Forget about Robert if he's still there. Let this kid play. See what he does, right? We want to win, and he said that we want to win next year, not in years to come. That's what he told us. He has Cohen believing that. Cohen believes everything that he says. Cohen believes everything that the general manager Stern says. And anyway, here comes Robert. Alcantara's in the game still. Ball one. He's got Lewis Roberts got 2 strikeouts, so he's got that golden sombrero. I mean, that golden sombrero on the radar. 2-0. And like I said, the Mets made some horrible decisions in the offseason, in my opinion. And then Stern thought maybe I can get these guys to make it look like we had a good team. But these are the guys that were, every time you looked at it, you could see in their history, they were injured. They were IL. And they all hit the IL, every single one of them, except Bo Bichette. But because of the All-Star break, he was injured, but he got better and never went on the IL. So they all were hurt. That's going to be ball 3. So, you know what I'm saying? Stern's just, hey, whatever. These guys might come back. They're good players. They have the potential, but we got nothing from them. And that's a strike, 3-2.
Oh no, Mets ranting coming, LOL.
You know it. I get nuts. That's why I can't do it. I can't do more than I get nuts with the Mets. You know it. And that's gonna be. He might get a base hit. Look at this. Roberts gets a base hit. You got to talk about them. You gotta. They hear me. They know I'm talking about them. No, but seriously, you know what? You can't do that. You can't think that's just. You give up power. You gave up a lot for the season to try and maybe these guys, maybe they'll come back to their ways, and they really haven't. I'd say Simeon, he's gotten better. So Jared Young's got a strikeout and a ground out. He's 0 for 2. And in the bullpen is Michael Peterson, right-handed pitcher, warming up for the...
Most stumps suck, LOL.
That's right. You're right. You're right, Foxy. Most sumps do... Sumps. Most sumps, I said. Okay. Thank you, Woody. Anyway, 1-1 count. Alcantara is about to throw number 99 pitch. And that ball is foul. Just foul outside the right. Oh, look, he's got 86. The ball boy has 86 on his jersey. Now he's a 1-2 count, and he's about to throw his 100th pitch of the game. Runner on first. Young. And he throw to first, and why would you be moving? Please, Robert, don't move. Stay right there. 100 pitches. So that was 1 disengagement. 2 in disengagement. We already saw 1. I was shocked about the balk. I've never seen it, but there's 1 disengagement already. And it's 2-2 count. And that's an inside pitch, and it's going to be 3-2. So I think this is his last batter. Either way, I think.
Yeah, some suck.
Yeah, some of them just, I don't know how they got the job, put it that way. They were blind. Or they make their own calls. That ball is swung on. That's going to be a base hit. Roberts is going to go to second. You may try to score him. Nope. That guy never likes to score nobody, man. Double for Young. I'm not sure if he could have scored, but I don't like the third base coach either. He doesn't, I think he could have scored. I really do. They threw to second. He should know that by now. So it's a second. Well, the Mets second and third, and here comes pitching coach. No, they're taking him out. That's not the pitching coach. That is the manager. No, it's not. Who is that? They took the pitching coach to take him out? Anyway, he's coming out of the game. But you know what I'm saying? The team just... their fundamentals are terrible, most of them. Their mental everything, and then they got the third base coach who doesn't know what he's doing at third base. He either sends them when they shouldn't send them, and then he doesn't send them when they should send them. I seen that all year. You know, they don't have a good bench. The Mets have no bench, and their seventh, eighth, and ninth hitters are the weakest I've ever seen. They try to put Alvarez down there, which he should be batting sixth in my opinion. And then you got Polanco, which is horrible. Simeon, okay, get him maybe seventh, and then you get some. You don't have it. You got to get that. And then their relief pitching is terrible. Most of them. You got Brazaban, who's good. You got the kid you just saw before, Weaver. He's good. Right? Your closer's even suspect. That closer is even suspect. Williams is suspect to me. You need this stuff. And then you need, like I said, you need guys that can hit. You cannot be the worst team in the majors at runners in scoring position. How are you supposed to win a game if you can't put a run in? So there's the problem. And of course, you need starting pitching. And I think they do with the kids, McLean, Scott, and what's his name? But he lost yesterday, unfortunately. I didn't do that game. But Thornton had a bad game because you're going to have bad games. You're not going to be always winning. Those three, I don't know if maybe Holmes might stay. If not, he might be traded tomorrow. But you got to get rid of Singer. He's stinker. Singer the stinker. He's got to go. So that's everything right there they need. They need a lot. Michael Peterson is in. Simeon's 1 for 2. Strike call. Swinging. Simeon singled. With runners in scoring position this year, he's 23 for 82. A 280 batting average. So you think, because they said that, he can do it. But like I said, they're the worst in the league. And he's going to swing at that? Don't tell me he swung at that. They're checking it. No, they didn't check it. Okay, 1-1. But you know what I'm saying? Mets got to go in some. Mets going somewhere. Let's go. And I'm sorry, but that number should be. The number he's wearing should be. That should be retired. That's the Grand Orange Rusty Staub. That's my opinion. He should have been. He's no longer with us, but he should be. I see number 10 right there. I don't think anybody should be wearing it. Anyway, 2-1 count. And that's a low pull. He's trying to make him swing it up, pitching up dirt. And that's 3-1. On deck batter is Polanco. The Marlins are 1.5 games back in the wild card. The Phillies got that third spot. But that could be taken. Anybody could take it, really, man. 3-1 count. Swung on and fouled off 3-2. No outs. Mets threatening in the bottom of the 7th, losing 1-0, trailing 1-0. Okay, what happened here? Oh, there it goes. Chat disappeared. Come back again. I don't know what goes on. Up high for a ball. We got bases loaded, people. And we got, oh. All right, so bases loaded. And they're bringing up Polanco. And Polanco has done nothing this year. He has a walk right now, but he has done nothing for this team. He's done really good on the IL. He's perfect for that. Where's Polanco? Oh, he's over there? No, he's not here. He's over on the IL. Okay. Just 1 home run as a Met. You can tell right away he doesn't want to be a Met. You can tell that's the way he's playing. Swinging at anything, and that's a strike 0-1. Foul ball. The Marlins are playing the infield in at double play deck. They're trying to get the runner at home. Do something from an 86 team. You know what? Do a nice squeeze play. 86 team. Do it. Nope, he's swinging for the fences. 0-2. I don't know. Bases loaded. No outs. 0-2 pitch from Peterson. Low for a ball. Mets couldn't score with Alcantara, but now on deck batter Alvarez. But right now, oh my goodness, he swings at a pitch and gets struck out. You know, pack his bags, please. Tell him he's traded and he's really not, and just tell him to get on the bus. This guy is horrible. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, guys. That was, come on, man. No heart, nothing. This guy's waiting for this year to end. Alvarez, he had a double and a fly out. So he's 1 for pop out, and he's 1 for 2. Now they're still in double play that, but a little bit back. I don't believe this. This is what I'm telling you about. Runners in scoring position. The Mets are the worst. The Mets are the worst team this year in runners in scoring position. And that's why they're where they are, at the bottom of the barrel. One-zero pitch. And he swings at, you don't need to swing like a home run. 1-1. This is what I go through. And then you ask me, what? Well, I don't want to do the next game. If there was a game tomorrow, I probably wouldn't do it if they lose this game. There's no game for the Mets tomorrow. They can't win or lose. Well, actually, they can lose because of the teams in front of them. They just keep going down in the standings, which doesn't matter. The only time I feel happy is I make a mistake and I put my phone upside down and I say, well, the Mets are in first. That's the only time I make a mistake. Thank you, Woody. And that's a strike, swinging, foul. 2-2 now. Then I come to reality saying, oh, wait, my phone is upside down. Jeez. I don't know. This doesn't look good. I swear, there's no heart with me. I can't. I try. I can't. 2-2 pitch, and he struck him out swinging. Now you gotta say it's all on your head, AJ Ewing. He's a rookie. The kid comes through a lot. Now you gotta put the pressure on the kid. It's sad that you have to do that, but hey, listen, you're down by 1 run only, and you can't get a run in. You got 2 strikeouts all of a sudden. You can't get the run in. Oh, AJ Ewing is 0-for-3. Swung on, and that's foul right down the right field line. Ground out, fielder's choice, and a pop out. 0-for-3. And this is what's been happening all year, guys. I've been sitting here suffering all year. This team just can't. And it's a ground strike. 0-2. Another foul ball. Soto's going to. What are you doing, Soto? Jeez. Well, he's always smiling because he's a $700 million man. Come on, hey, wouldn't you? 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Oh, my God, he swung at it. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he did. Ball was in the dirt. I thought he was going to swing, and he didn't, but ball was in the dirt. 1-2. Woo! Bases are loaded. They've been loaded with no outs. Now there's 2 outs and 1 and 2 count. Bottom of the 7th, Mets trail 1-0. Not 20-1-0. It's 1-0. Now what are they doing? So it should be a 2-2 count, right? Why is it 1-2? I don't know. Who knows anymore? That's a ground ball right to second, and that is it. Score that a 4-3 put out.
Bases loaded, no outs, and 0.
They had no outs, and he come in. This kid Peterson struck out 2, and he got A.J. Ewing to ground out. So we're going to the top of the 8th. Still 1-0 Florida. Coming up in the 8th will be Joe Mack, Sonoya, and Ruiz. Now we'll check the poll again. See what's going on there. See if anybody, it's just me and Salty and Foxy. And before it was Texas. It's okay. I know there's more people here, but it's all right. Let's see what we got. See, I don't think it's changed, but we'll see. I don't think anybody actually. Yeah, no, it's still the same. I'm not going to get that many people for the Mets. And that's why I do other games like tonight. I'm doing the Yankees. The Yankees. Red Sox at Dodgers. To grow my, my communion. So yeah, I mean, I get, like I said, Salty's a Red Sox fan. We're Mets fans, of course. Foxy, me. Texas is an Astro fan. I got Gator, who's going to be happy about his Rays getting Peralta. So I got, I'm trying to make a, communion. So, but anyway.
Haha, when's the Bosix game start?
7:20. I'll be on at 7:15. I'll post it after this game. But they're going to be talking about what's his name all night. You know that. I'm going to look in the stands, and I guarantee there's jerseys already made.
I feel for you, Mets fans. This is rough.
Very rough, my friend. It's very rough. I mean, come on, man. Bases loaded, and you couldn't do nothing? You couldn't even get a sacrifice fly? Are you kidding me? They're the worst team in the league with runners in scoring position this year. And you can't, that's why they're not nowhere to be found. They're in a gutter. So, me personally, if I was the owner and I said what I said, I'm the owner. I can do whatever I want. You're gone, dude. You are gone, general manager. You're gone. You're gone. They're all gone. Let's start fresh next year. Now, Brazaban's in the game, Salty. He was shaking people's hands to go out. He thought he was gone. This might be his last start. I mean, his last time in the game and with the Mets. Brazaban is the 4th pitcher of the Mets today. He's got a 2-strike count on Mac, who's 2 for 2 today. Mac hit he actually got the run with a solo home run, but Jared Young's double was the fastest out. It was 109 miles an hour. So the double beat his home run speed. Still 1-2. He got a single too also, so he's 2 for 2. But that's it. That's all they've been scoring was Joe Mack's home run. Everybody's pitching great. So this could be the last time we see Brazaban as a Met. That's swung and fouled out. 1-2. When I first saw him, I was like, "Whoa, what is he doing? He's saying goodbye. He's hugging people, everything." It wasn't him. Peralta was going. He might have been going, guys. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. The deal might have fell through. That's happened a lot. You know, it's like, oh, it didn't work. Something happened. Blah, 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 blah. It didn't work. Okay, bye-bye. One, two count. That's going to be high for a ball. 2-2. Now, hopefully his mind is on the game, not like on a trade that didn't happen. Swung on and missed. First strikeout for Brazoban. Wow, the Mets are playing the Guardians from Tuesday to Thursday. Then Paul skis on Friday to Sunday. And then back on the road to play the Braves again. So there you go.
Long road trip for Mets next up. So maybe they play better away from Shea.
They're the worst team of. You saw what it said, 8-7 on the road or 7-8. They're not good on the road, my friend, or something like that. I missed what it said. They're not good on the road either. Who was that? That was Mac, right? Yeah. Mac attack. Sony, he's 0 for 2. That's a ground ball. Brazoban didn't take it. He gives it over to Simeon. And he did. Wow. He might have beat that out, but they calling him out. I don't know. Oh, there's twice. No, he's out. So give that a 4-3 put out. I thought for sure he was going to be safe because he was fast, but he just got him. And Ruiz is up. He's 0 for 2 fly out. 1 ground out and pop out. I mean, 1 fly out and 1 pop out. He's in a bunting situation. He pulls it back. 1-0. Now, the Mets are no good anywhere. Nope. No road, no. And in the bullpen is Tyler Zuber warming up for the Marlins. And that's a 1-1 count on Brazoban. From Brazoban. Yeah. Swung. Did he swing? No swing, says the first base umpire. 2-1. Next pitch is a strike call, and he's going to challenge it. Ruiz is going to challenge the call. It was called a strike. Let's see if the umpire's right or he's right. Umpire's wrong. Oh boy, that's the 3rd time the umpire's been wrong on 3 challenges today. It's now a 3-1 count. Wow, this umpire. I could just see his scorecard all the whole year. No good. Pitch is swung on. I mean, ball for the first walk given up by Brazoban. That's the first walk given up by the Mets today. And it's going to be Hicks. 1 for 3 today. Single. In the 3rd. That's going to be a strike call. How are they getting food at a... Wow. They got food and drink, and it's the top of the 8th. You know what I'm saying? Do they expect that they think it's a doubleheader? Or they think that it's going to go extra innings or something? I just saw people with sodas and food going back to their seat at the top of the 8th. My dad would be in a car already going, we're going home. Well, he'd tell me we're going home, and I'll be upset. I'll be like, oh, come on. I'm not getting stuck in this traffic. I never got to see an ending of the game until I was older, and I went with my, with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But my dad used to be like, we're getting out of here. I couldn't even see the bottom of the 9th or when the Mets, oh, that's it, we're done. I could see these people just came out of there with food, and I think he just hurt himself at second base on a foul ball. He slid into second. Now he's going back. So we got a 2-strike. You know what I'm saying? Are they that? I think that desperate, guys. I really am. The Mets are losing fans every day. I can see the stadium is. You can see all the seats, the empty seats with the Mets logo. But come on, 1-2 count. How are you giving food that late? And he's safe back at first, so 1 disengagement. You got 2, get 1 more. I don't know. Braziban's about to throw his 20th pitch of the inning.
How did you get rid of PCA? Was it worth it?
No, I don't know. I didn't have nothing to do with it. But that kid I saw him in spring training, whenever it was, and I said, wow, he's going to be good. But they didn't have any room. I don't know what they did. I really don't know. But that every time I watch a game and I do a game with PCA, I shake my head like this, because that kid is, if he doesn't get hurt and he has a great career, he may be a Hall of Famer that we just gave up a couple of years ago. I may be stretching it, but I don't think so. This kid is a star. And the Mets had him. Now, we also gave up Jet Williams. I saw him in spring training last year. I said, wow, he's pretty good. We gave him up I think they went to Milwaukee. I'm not sure if he went to Milwaukee. I don't know. But this kid, watch Jet Williams when he gets a chance. And he's going to run, and he's going to be safe. Stolen base. For Ruiz. Alvarez couldn't get him. Man on second. There's 2 outs. It's too bad that when when the guy's making the tag, the ball's not there, or the ball is, the ball is it's up here and you're gonna make the tag. Lindor and him hit cleats together. It's too bad you couldn't say any part of the base, the infielder, you touch that, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the glove. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, he touched his foot, he's out, because the ball's in his glove, but it's attached to the body. I know. I think of stupid stuff, and he's gonna foul that off. Now, what Braziban needs to do is to not let them score another run, because they can't even score 1 run. 2-2 count. After talking good about Braziban, watch what he does to us. Oh, good. He struck him out. I was going to say, please, don't give up the run. Nope, take it out of there. Struck him out. Second strikeout of the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 left. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 1-0 Marlins. Let's check some scores, because I've been not thinking about the scores right now. In Houston, bottom of the 6th, that's Astros 3, Rangers 2 now. Yankees 2, Cubs 1, bottom of the 6th. In Los Angeles, Brewers 0, Angels 2. A Wade Meckler 2-run home run. That's his 3rd for the Angels. That's in the top of the 3rd. Phillies still lead. It's still a rain delay, guys. It's not even here. So, I don't know. Still a rain delay still. In Atlanta, the Braves now lead 4-2 over the Nationals. That's end of the 8th inning. So last licks coming up for the Nationals. Cardinals 2, Blue Jays 1, top of the 9th. D-backs 0, Guardians 5. That's in a delay now too, guys.
On July 30th, 2021, the Mets traded Crow Armstrong to the Chicago Cubs for Javier Baez and Trevor Williams.
Oh, that's right. Javier Baez did not want to come to the Mets, but Lindor asked him to come. He came. He even said, my wife even said to me, he goes, do you know what Baez said? He didn't want to be there. And once it was done, he was gone. So we got nothing. Those two guys were nothing for the Mets, and they got Crow Armstrong. Javier Baez went to the Detroit Tigers or something like that, or the Giants and then Detroit Tigers or something like that. I remember that now. Thanks, Salty. Baez did not want to play for the Mets, but because his friend Lindor said, hey, come on, we'll be a combination, shortstop, second baseman combination. And here comes Lindor right now. Speaking of what happened, Tyler Zuber is the new pitcher. Marlins, 4.42 ERA, a 1.31 WHIP. He's been in this series 1 inning. He got 2 strikeouts in. He's been in this game. He's been in this series. I mean, it's an 0-1 count to Lindor. Lindor rockets it. That's going to be a fair ball in the corner.
If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the like button.
And that's going to be a double. That's a double for Lindor. Lindor doubles. Lindor gets the double for the new pitcher. Remember, I tell you, sometimes when you put a pitcher in, sometimes he's not at his best. Not every day these relief pitchers are going to be at their best. He's already been in this series. He got 2 strikeouts in 1 inning and 1/3. But like I said, you use these pitchers so much, something's bound to happen.
Regardless, Baez is a utility player, not a superstar or about to be.
Well, no, Baez was pretty big name.
To share.
But Baez was a big name when he played for the Cubs. He was a big name back then. Now I don't think he's anything, but still, you gave away one of our top prospects. And look at him now. Look at him. The Cubs made him into a monster. Bichette is 1 for 1, and he pops up. Going back, it might drop in. It might drop in. Oh, what a play. He came running all the way. Was that from left field or right field? Who is that? Ruiz. Let's see what happened. Was it center field? All right, center fielder comes rolling, running in. Shortstop couldn't get it, and nice running catch by Ruiz. And that's an out. The Mets still, with a double, but Bichette couldn't do nothing again. Carson Bench is up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Come on, man. You got the tying run on second base, and you can't do it. This is the problem with the team. They make everybody look like their pitchers are awesome. No, it's the batters. Not every time are you going to not get a run in because the pitchers are all great. Get out of here. I don't believe that at all. Strike 2. 0-2 right now. Well, I'm definitely not going to do Tuesday night's game because Sean Mania I don't care about. So Tuesday night I'll be doing another game. So Monday and Tuesday will be spinning the wheel time. I only care about the young rookies pitching now. That's it. Mania, I don't care. He might not even be there by we go. That's going to be a ground ball, second base, over to first, 2 outs, man on third. Score that. 4-3 put out. And you see.
Yeah, fair enough. He was something for a stretch run. Happens to us all. Dustin May for us last year, for example. GRR.
Yeah, I know. I heard that, man. I remember they said Dustin May, and everybody was looking at him. They're thinking about him again, right? Dustin May to go bye-byes. And that's a fly ball right to the left fielder. You know what? Why bother? Why bother? Another failed opportunity. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm not. It's not coming. So don't. I just want to. I don't understand. No runs, one hit and one left. We're going to the top of the ninth. 1-0 Marlins. And coming up in the ninth inning for the Marlins will be Stowers, Lopez, and Edwards. And probably Brazoban will not be in there. Somebody else will. Probably put Devin Williams. I guarantee Devin Williams will be in the game because they don't know how to use their closer. So frustrating with this team. It's just terrible. And you know what? I say to myself, they stink, and they're not going to get any better. So why bother getting upset? But I see the way they play and the way this happens. How can you not score a run with the bases loaded or a double or then you get over to third? You can't. Come on. That's a problem right there, guys. And then you take the first. And then Roberts takes the first pitch and swings at it. Why? You haven't seen this pitcher at all, right? Give him a. See what happens. Work the count. Do something. Stop swinging at the first pitch. That's annoying. I can't handle it. And here's Devin Williams. What did I say? Devin Williams. 4.17 ERA. 40th appearance. 1.58 whip. He's already been in this series. That was on Friday with 2 strikeouts. 1 inning pitch, 2 strikeouts. He got the save. That's when I called that game. Mets are this game is so close. The Mets have 5 hits. They have 3 hits, but they have the 1 run. It's just you can't. I can't describe. You can't. If I wasn't doing the games, I tell you right now, if I wasn't doing these games, I wouldn't be watching them. I would not watch the Mets at all if I didn't have this. If I wasn't doing this stuff, the Mets, I would have just said, okay, well that's it. 2 months ago, I would have said, I'm done with the Mets. They're done until something happens.
Right. Get him on. Get him over and then get him in small ball, yo.
They don't know how to play small ball. What happened to the small ball? Davey Johnson, the 1986 manager, Collins, the 2015 manager, small ball. Willie Randolph, small ball. Nobody's, and that's a fly out. Nobody in this new, I don't know what they're doing. They not. You ever see the Met bunt? I don't see no Mets bunt. 1 out, fly ball to right left field. I mean, give me a break, guys. Give me a break. You can't tell him to bunt, to do that. Squeeze play with the bases loaded. I would have squeeze played. You know you're going to score if you do it right. You're desperate for runs and you can't do anything about it. I don't get it. This because they don't have a manager. This guy is not a manager. And that's how I got it. He was a manager 3 seasons with the San Diego Padres and he stunk it up. 1-1 count to Lopez. Come on, you can't tell me. I would have been like, if I was the manager, I swear, if I was the manager with those bases loaded in that inning, I would have said, throw a squeeze, babe, bunt it down, squeeze it down. They're gonna either mess up or you're gonna get the run. I'm telling you right now, they'd have to be that good to get that bunt and get them out at home. But no, not the Mets. Their management don't. Their manager has no clue. He's always got his pointy finger on his head and chewing bubblegum. That's it. It's a 1-2 count from Williams.
Well, build the channel then rest of the year. Start doing other games. Spin that wheel and do other games with competing teams.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, the only time I'm gonna do a Met game is when I see a rookie pitcher pitch. That's it. The rest of the year. I just can't understand this team. How they put this on the field and say, well, this is the team we're going with, and this is going to be a championship team at the beginning of the year.
Something to consider, or have a coronary watching the Mets.
I know. My wife tells me, why are you doing these games? Because I made the commitment to start this, after I did my Rangers, New York Rangers, to go into my New York Mets, right? That's followed by the New York Giants, which I'll be doing, and I'll be doing some football games for the first time. Hopefully you guys come join, check it out if you like football. I don't know, but anyway, because these are my teams, just like you love your teams, I love my teams. It's just that this is not a team. You can't call this a team. You got, like I said, you got clueless management. And what was that, Williams? Oh my God, what was that? Did you see that? Please tell me you saw that, Salty. Tell me, he got scared of the ball. He has a glove. He could have made the catch. Catch the ball. Oh my God. Oh my God. Catch the ball. Give him an error on that, please, because that was terrible. How do you not make the catch on that? You were right in front and then you got scared? You're not no fielder. I guess he doesn't field balls. Edwards, 0 for 3, 2 ground outs and line out. That could just open up this right now. It just can open up this game right now. For what he just did right there. Gave them a chance again to score more runs. Strike call. Unbelievable. How do you not? How do you not? The Guardians are going to have a field day with them. I don't think I'm going to even do. I'll do the.
Won us a game last night, 2-2 game in the 8th. Bunt him over, then a double play got him in. We win 3-2.
Yes, I saw that, right? I saw it. And he's going at second, and they might get him. Called him safe. We can't even throw a batter out at second. We can't even throw a runner out at second. This is horrible. Horrible. They want. You see, here's the thing. When I see this, I see, do the Mets want to lose games? It ain't like hockey. It ain't like football. You don't get a first draft pick. You know what I'm saying? Mets challenged it, and he lost the challenge, Alvarez. Because that's what he does best. Alvarez loses challenges for the Mets just like it's losing his whatever. This guy loses challenges. He just lost another one. And I think that's it for the Mets challenges, if I'm correct. I don't know. Yep, I think, they got one left maybe? I don't know. Who knows? I think they lost it, the other one. That's going to be a strike, 1-2. Crazy. But I'm saying that I think the Mets just want to lose games because they're still in this game, 1-0. But yet they're giving this, you got problems in the field. You can't catch a ball. You can't get a runner at second base on a stolen base when you know he's going to run. Terrible. Terrible. That's why I said just trade everybody, leave the 6 people I told you. 6 people, 5 young kids and Soto, and everybody can go. That's going to be a base hit, and this game is going to be 2-0. Runners coming home, and it's 2-0. Guys, what do I tell you? Should have never happened. Should have never happened. Williams should have caught that ball through the first, 2 outs, and this should have never happened. Now they scored another run. And they may score more.
That's it for the Mets.
You said it. Salty, you saw it, right? You saw it. Devin Williams got chicken of the ball, and he's got a glove in his hand. He's got a glove in his hand, and he got chicken. He went away from the ball. And when he did that, he hit it, and it went, he got a base hit. Jeff Griffin Conine flied out in 2 strikeouts, 0 for 3. Unbelievable how this team is just Oh my God. Pop up. Playable. Simeon. Nope, Bichette. So Bichette. Okay, you saw that. So Bichette had to come from third base. Lindor standing on second. Simeon's right there. It had to be Bichette to make the catch. What is going on? Bichette had to make the catch from third base. He ran over. What are these two knuckleheads doing, Simeon and Lindor? Forget it, guys. You know what? This is what they get from me. Oh.
Nice. Texas ties the Stros in the 7th.
And a pickoff attempt is safe. Unbelievable how that happens. Bichette had to get that ball. Casey 0 for 3. And he's going again. He's going to be out. This time he's going to be out. I think he got him on the leg before he got... Because when you slide head first, they try for your leg area. Yep, he's out. So finally out. But the Mets gave up another run. It's now 2-0 going to the bottom of the 9th. I didn't even keep score on that one. I said, forget it. I'm done keeping score. Forget it. Done. I can't do it anymore. You're right. I ain't going to lose my mind from this team. Crazy, man. Another loss coming up. It's only the 2nd of the month, and they're going to be 0-2 already. I like to see him go 0-30 this year? 31. 0-31, I'd love to see it. They're not going to play every game because they're not playing tomorrow, but maybe 0-26 or something. How many days they get off this year? This week. This month. The month. They're going to be 0 for something, I tell you right now. Worst team ever. They can't be the worst. They have to try to tie the worst team, the 1962 Mets, but they can do it. And I guarantee Peralta wanted out of this. Peralta wanted out so bad, and he got it. And now watch his first game as a Ray. I'm going to do that game. I wish Gator was here. I hope he shows up, Gator, tonight. I'll tell him, Gator, I'm doing that game. Whenever Peralta's pitching for you that game, first game, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to tell you right now, that guy's probably going to be lights out, whoever he pitches against. Imagine he pitches against the Mets. Wow, that'd be nice. That'd be my luck, right? They'll pitch against the Mets. So coming up in the Mets 9th, the weakest links are coming up. You got Young, Simeon, and Polanco. That's the weakest. You got the weakest right there. Weakest. And their closers coming in, I guess. So. I'm telling you guys.
Texas bunt. Well executed moves dude over.
See that? And then they're American League. American League. They're bunting. An American League is bunting. The National League is supposed to bunt. They ain't doing it, the Mets. Listen, you guys, I don't do this with them. You can ask Salty and Foxy. When I'm doing another game, especially a major like tonight, I do not rant and rave because, like I said, I don't have a horse in that race. I just do the game for you guys, have a fun time, meet new people, enjoy it. No stress. This team...
Oh yeah, Peralta feels like MLK. Free at last. Free at last.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. You know what I'm saying? So check me out tonight and you'll see a different me. Or if you don't, check out my playlist of the MLB 26 season. There's like over 40 or 50 close to that. There's no ranting and raving unless you talk about the Mets in those. If you talk about the Mets in those games, of course I'm going to start to go crazy because I can't take it. I try to get out of it. I said, no, I don't want to talk about the Mets anymore. Anyway, Mets, you got a 3-0 count, and it's Young still. No, Young is in the game. No, Fairbanks. Fairbanks is their pitcher. Fairbanks, their fourth pitcher of the game. It's Fairbanks. It's a 3-1 count to Young. So I'll put Fairbanks here. Young's got a double. So 3-1 count. And that's a strike call, 3-2. Well, at least I'll have a couple of hours before the game. I'll be on at 7:15, so I'll be able to calm down with this team. That's a ball. He walked him. Maybe the Mets can. Well, no, they had to hit 2-run homer to tie it. I'd like to see a walk-off. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yet no rants on other games. I can attest to that.
Yeah. Thanks, Salty. That's a walk. But then again, they won't do nothing on this walk. And Simeon's up. Simeon, 1 for 2. He's singled and walked. It should be a good game tonight, right, Salty? The Dodgers might be so pumped because they got... Nope, that's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be an easy out. Runner still stays at first. 1 gone. First pitch or second pitch. Oh, here comes Polanco. Forget it. Double play, game over. Watch. The Mets have 20-something games or fewer 1-run games.
Don't tell Texas or Gator, but I cheer for their teams to lose.
I ain't saying nothing. He ain't here. Hey, listen, you guys are fighting for a playoff. All of yous. You, Gator, and Texas. Me, Foxy, and Gary. Nope. And whoever else, because I don't have anybody else chatting. But yeah, we don't have it. All Met fans. Nope. That's a ball. That's a strike. 2-2. Well, you gotta. I guess they're not. They should be wearing those 86 jerseys because they're putting a bad mojo on the 86 jerseys. Struck him out. Polanco's gonna challenge it. Is the umpire wrong or is it Polanco? I think Polanco's wrong. Yep, Polanco's wrong. Mets are down to their last out. Yeah, Polanco doesn't know the strike zone anymore. He's got to go. Seriously, got to go.
I hope so. The pitcher has been lights out. Acquired via trade in spring. He's fun to watch, but Dodgers are tough.
Yeah. I'm going to have fun doing it. Everybody come over there. Should be fun. And Francisco Alvarez is the last hope for the Mets. As my TV set starts spinning, hello, can we get the last out first before you go off on me? Oh my God. Still going, spinning. Game over? What? Something? Did I miss it? Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's been a terrible year for the Mets. And so we got Alvarez got a 1-0 count, 2-0 count. And yet you see all these Met fans still at the game. What do they got? Nowhere to go? My dad would have been home already.
Hey, as long as we as fans have fun with our team or MLB stinks when our team is garbage and play poorly, it's the worst. So let's have fun.
That's all you can do, right? I try, man. I really try with this team. I don't have to do these games. You know that, Salty. But I'm still a Met fan, and I'm trying to see if there's anything for that they're gonna have for next year. But this team's got to go. You gotta take the shovel and take that stuff out to the garbage. Except 6 guys. That's it. Everybody else could be going if they want. 3-1 pitch, and he swings at a bad pitch to make it 3-2. The Mets are down to their last out. They're still sitting there, the Met fans. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they can't get their car started or something. I don't know. He walked them. Now, the Mets, if A.J. Ewing hits a 3-run home run, the Mets win the game. Right? See that? They got the winning run at the plate. He walked 2 batters, and usually, Salty, when you walk batters, they usually come in they hurt you. But not with the Mets. Not the Mets this year. But A.J. Ewing is up. A.J. hasn't got a hit today at all. He's 0 for 4. He does have power. 7 home runs this year. So, would be nice if he can walk off, because I like the kids. I told you, the rookies is what I watch it for. That's a strike call. I put it on because I didn't know that kid, Stock. So, that's why I did the game today. Stock, I tell you right now, Stock puts a good game. He just gave up 1 bad pitch and a home run. And he's not a young kid. You told me he was 38, so there you go. First time in the majors since 2021. I think he did a great job. That ball is swung on. They're going to crash into each other. No, they're not. That's the game. Mets lose. Fly ball right to center field. The Mets lose. They lose the series 3-1. Winning pitcher is Sandy Alcantara, 12-6. Losing pitcher, unfortunately, was Robert Stock, 0-1. Saved by Fairbanks. And that's it. Let's check the poll. I don't think anything changed on the poll, but we'll see. Well, we got 11 votes, so thank you. We got 2 more votes. And we'll see what we got. We got the series or loss. So the Mets. Okay, well, look at this, guys. Will the Mets tie the series? Yes, they said 45%. Lose? 55%. So guess what? They won the series. They lost the Met fans were still around. There's still hope. I don't understand. I thought for sure that I even had the Mets losing myself in my head.
They suck. See you guys later.
All right, buddy. Oh. They suck, right, Foxy? All right. Well, that's it, guys. I gotta get this out there so we can get ready for the game tonight. Should be a good game, Salty. Better than this one, of course. It means more. And of course, like I said, the Dodgers fans and their team is going to be so up for this game. Good luck with that, you know what I'm saying? But that's it. Oh, boy. That is it. I will, like I said, tonight at 7:15 I'll be on. I'll put it up there now so everybody knows that. Thanks again. Thank you for everybody that was in here. And unfortunately, no happy recap for the Mets. It seems like that's happening a lot. Another calendar I got to put on a calendar loss. That's the second day of the month, and that's 0-2 already for the Mets. They will not be playing tomorrow, so you can't win or lose. But that's it. All right, so like I said, thanks again, and I will see you on the other side, which if you were on tonight, you'll see me again. Thank you, guys.